Hello, this is John Bradshaw with Bradshaw Speaks. Uh, I'm coming at you today with a little bit different subject. For some reason, I've had kids on my mind a lot, and I just want to talk to the parents a little bit about, kids coming into young adulthood and stuff like that. And you know, the main thing I think parents have to understand, and some parents do this, uh, the kids, they're not your friends. The kids actually don't want to be your friend. They rather for you to be their parent. Kids actually, contrary to popular belief, they like to have guidance. You know how when you have important decisions you make, you run it by somebody. Sometimes you go outside your house or talk to somebody you feel important, pastor, friends, uh, other family members. Kids actually, even though they might complain all that, they actually don't want to make their own decisions and stuff. They really want you to be a parent. They don't want you to try to be a friend. They got friends. They don't actually. That's not what they want. And I think parents, it's easy to try to be on the good side of the kids and want to do things with them or whatever. But you can play and have fun with them, but you need to know where to draw the line. You don't want to be their friend. Be their parent. Kids want you to be their parents. The other thing is, even though sometimes this is mostly like, I guess mother-daughter thing. Sometimes mothers, they feel like they have a good talking relationship with their daughter, and they done told their daughter whatever they want when they be ready to become active with some little boy or something to let them know. And guess what? They not gonna let you know. I mean, that's gonna be real seldom that your child, because I mean, what is your reaction gonna be when they come and tell you that they are already or they are going to be, especially when you think they are not ready for that? And honestly, if they're not thinking about, they need to be married. But at least if they're not thinking about marrying somebody, you already know they're not ready. They're not ready for stuff like that. And I doubt very seriously if they're going to come and tell you that. I mean, that'd be a good little dream. It may happen one out of every 3 or 4 thousand, but it's not going to be a normal occurrence that they're going to come and share that kind of information with you. They're going to talk to their friends. And the main thing is they're going to talk with the person they probably involved with. And if they do come to you, 9 times out of 10, they already active and they probably have had a scare and they want you to go get them something. So you know how that is. Once you start, it's hard to stop. It's something that you want to continue. So the best thing, if you thinking that that's a good reason, you think your kids is gonna share everything with you. I tell you what, do you remember when you didn't share everything with your parents? Do you remember when you didn't feel safe sharing some things with them? Your kids are no different. They not gonna share those kind of things. I remember one time I told my mom, and at this time I probably was 35. I'm from the country. They used to teach us not to go swimming in those swimming holes. I'm old enough that certain places, I hate to bring this up, but they didn't want us to swim in certain places. We couldn't go to certain pools down in Mississippi. I ain't gonna call Senatovia's name, okay? But, and I told my mom, I said, yeah, I remember when I was 14, 15, I used to go to this place, I forget what we call it, this whatever, gravel pit or whatever, and we would go swimming. And I was about 35. My mama said, I ought to just get up and whoop you now. When it's something that your parents don't want you to do, you're not going to feel comfortable telling them. And just so happened one of those things, getting ready to try to find a bed partner. Because first of all, your parents know, especially your dad knows, that that little boy is not trying to be no husband. He's only trying to get you to lay down with him. And he's telling you everything that he thinks you want to hear to get to that point. He's not trying to say we gonna date for the next 10 years and we gonna get married. Bomb, wrong answer. That ain't finna happen. So don't think that that's finna happen. So the best thing for you to do is to try to have the best relationship with your kids as you can. Now, I'm not saying that, but do not try to be their friend. Do not think they're going to share everything with you. I bet you got a few secrets that you still haven't shared with your parents, and they are not going to share everything with you. And that little guy, you know that he ain't trying to be nothing special to your little girl. He's not trying to be nothing special to your little girl. He's trying to be something special for himself. Now, don't forget that. There's nothing wrong with teaching abstinence. There's nothing wrong with teaching, I'm a Christian, so there's nothing wrong with teaching marriage before intimacy. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You teach the child the way they should go. Now, if they don't do that, you need to be teaching them that, because the little boy they meeting is not the real little boy. He's somebody that's representing the boy that he really is. And if she get in trouble, if you know what I mean by that, 9 times out of 10, he's not going to be there. And 9 more times out of the next 10, he's probably not able to. He ain't been to school and finished himself yet. So how he's going to help her finish? He got a great task. So he's going to drop that load, and then he's going to drop that other load. I mean, that's what he's going to do. He may say he's going to do a lot of other things, but 9 times out of 10, and even if he did, was a nice little guy and wanted to do more, how he's depending on his parents himself. What he's going to do more with. And what he know about trying to raise a child, if that happens. The best thing to do, still, regardless, I don't care, 2021, teach abstinence. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They need to wait. Don't be in no hurry. Start now. Stay safe. It ain't safe for more reasons than one. And trust me, the little boy is lying. He is. I hate to say he lying. I was a little boy too. We were lying. I'm included. I'm John with Bradshaw Speaks. Subscribe to my channel. Question, comments. If you disagree, give me that. If you agree, I'd like to hear that. And have a good day. BradshawSpeaks.com, MyMentor.life, YouTube, what else? All of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Call me. Have a great day. Thanks.